There's this great book by the designer Claire McCardell that was written in the 1950s called What Shall I Wear? And in this book, she gives a lot of great fashion advice, but one of the pieces that really stuck in my mind when I read this years ago was that instead of having one plain workhorse coat that you wear all the time, she advised having lots of different colorful coats because a coat is something that people see on you all the time. So you can have a simpler wardrobe if you have a lot of cool outerwear to wear with it. So today, we're going to show you 6 ways to style your outerwear using 3 popular seamwork patterns. But before we get to that, if you're someone who's interested in making your own clothing with more intention and joy, you're definitely in the right place here at Seamwork. So hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can follow along with us and never miss one of our weekly videos. Sewing outerwear can be a really fun challenge, but sometimes it's hard to picture what outfits to put together with your outerwear. So that's what we're going to tackle today. We're going to look at a few different examples with Haley here. So I really love sewing outerwear, and one of the reasons that I love sewing outerwear is that I know it's something that I'm going to have in my closet for a really long time.
Totally.
So do you have a favorite outerwear piece that you've sewn, Haley?
I love sewing outerwear. It's one of my favorite things to make. The one in my wardrobe that's probably in the heaviest rotation right now is the Jill coat. I have it one that I sewed, and it's really amazing. It almost feels like cashmere, but it isn't. It's like a really random blend of fibers, but it's just like this beautiful gray Jill, and it's really classic, and I just feel good in it. It's kind of like a glorified bathrobe, like a fancy bathrobe.
Yeah, I have 2 Jill coatigans, and I love them because it feels it's just comfortable to put them on. Unlike most coats, I can wear it around the house and it keeps me warm, which
totally
makes me happy. I think mine is my Rhett jacket, which is made in a natural wool denim. And I like a short jacket. I wear short jackets quite a lot because I feel like unless it's really cold, they don't get all bunched up when you're getting in and out of the car or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
So I really like short jackets, and it's just really comfortable. I like that it's unlined. I can just throw it over practically anything. It's very sturdy. I love that jacket. So we're going to share a few patterns with you today and talk about how to style them. So we're going to start here with the Denise coat, which is a beautiful colorless coat. It's fully lined, and it's got these gorgeous style lines, these diagonal style lines with the pockets inset right into the seams here. It's a really great project if you're new to sewing outerwear and you want to sew your first lined coat. So how would you style this one, Haley?
If you've watched any of our other styling videos, I always talk about kind of harmony and opposition. And I think that thinking about harmony and opposition it's a really great starting place for an outfit. So if I wanted to dress really harmoniously with my Denise coat, I would really lean into the very classy vibe that this coat gives. So what we have here is a skipper sweater paired underneath. I actually really love how these 2 warm tones play together. And then we have the Dexter pants, and Dexter is such a great pattern. I think that it is highly underrated. It is a knit pant pattern. Basically like a glorified legging. It does have a side zipper, but they're so comfortable and they'll feel like pajamas. And then for shoes, you all wanted to hear more about shoes, so we're talking about shoes too. I think that a loafer would be really awesome. We have the brown ones to kind of pick up on the warm tones up top. Lots of people will tell you to not mix brown and black, but I disagree. As you can see maybe by my outfit. I don't know if you can see my shoes. I have brown shoes on. But yeah, this is how I would dress Denise to really lean into those classic vibes.
All right, let's talk about the next outfit if you're dressing more in opposition.
So if I wanted to take the really sleek design of the Denise coat and just make it feel more casual, I would add some more casual layers into it to just add some contrast to that really classy style. So what I have here is the Lex sweatshirt, which I love. It's such a cozy design, but it has like a really cool detail. Like I love this enormous pocket. I have a thing for enormous pockets. You could put a book in here.
It is an enormous pocket.
It may be like a couple books in there, but you know.
You always have to have a book with you.
Yeah, it's not optional. For the pants, I have the Wit pants, which is a drawstring woven trouser. So really keeping with the coziness of the whole under part of this look. And then it just feels really cool and elevated by the Denise coat. As far as accessories go, I would vote for some sneakers and a beanie. Bonus points for the beanie because you don't have to do your hair.
Mm-hmm. Always a plus. All right, next up, Haley's going to show us how to style the Larkin jacket, which is a bomber jacket. It's really nice because it is lined, and it's also a gender-inclusive fit, so just about anybody can wear it. You want to tell us about how you'd style this, Haley?
I love this pattern. I actually sewed one for my husband, and it's so fun and satisfying to make. And it's really undeniable, the sporty lines and look of this particular piece. So if I was going to dress in harmony with that, I'd really pick up on those sporty lines, keeping it fairly simple. I have a Ryan tee underneath. Ryan is just a classic t-shirt, also with our gender expansive fit, and it has the crew neck and it also has a V-neck option. And then to pair with it, I have the Mel joggers, which is probably one of our most popular patterns of all time. It's a classic knit jogger with the cuff at the bottom and really great deep pockets. And then to finish off the look, we have some Converse, which, as far as I'm concerned, are always a good idea and are always in style. This look to me would be like so perfect. I'm thinking for my life for like daycare drop off in the morning. I don't want to look like a total slob, but I do not want to get dressed. This is what I'm wearing.
All right, let's talk about the next outfit for Larkin.
So if I wanted to dress more in opposition to the really sporty lines of Larkin, I would probably lean into something that was a little bit more sweet, maybe something that almost looked a little bit bookish if you wanted to be like really literal. So what I have paired with Larkin here is a Lenny, which is actually a turtleneck dress that we've shortened into a top, so it's really great for layering.
It's the same dress I'm wearing.
Yes, Lenny. We love Lenny. And then paired with that, we have the Bryn dress, which is kind of a pinafore style shift dress. It has these really great French darts and really great for layering up in the winter. And then to accessorize, we have some sweater tights to keep you nice and toasty and warm, and then some ankle boots.
All right, the next jacket we're going to talk about is Easton, which is one of my favorite patterns. I love this jacket. I've made this in a really pretty pink cotton, and what I love about it the most, besides it being super warm and cozy, like wearing a blanket, is the cute linings you can put in it. I just love it. You can use any kind of quilting cotton or any sort of cotton fabric with a fun print, so that's what I love about it. So how would you style this one, Haley?
Easton is really interesting because it really changes depending on the kind of fabric you use. I think of it as kind of this chameleon. So here we have it sewn up in this chambray that has this very denim look to it. And I think that when it's sewn up in a fabric like this, it looks really utilitarian, which is just a really fun and also versatile item in the wardrobe. So if I was going to dress in harmony with this particular version of Easton, I would lean into those kind of utilitarian vibes. I love it paired here with the Ellie Henley. I love a Henley. I think this one is really great because it has this really sweet femme scoop neckline, which is really lovely. And then we have the Tessa jeans with it, which is a classic straight cut pair of jeans. And I think that the whole ensemble is just really great and really set off by the stripes.
Totally, they make
of the lining. Yeah. It totally makes it. So cuffing your sleeve is totally not optional in this case.
Must do.
And for shoes, I would go with a brown ankle boot I think looks really great. It kind of echoes the warmth that's going on with the top underneath.
And here's our final outfit with Easton. So tell us about this one, Haley.
So like I mentioned before, Easton is really a chameleon. So the look of it is going to totally change depending on your fabric. With this denim look chambray, I think that's something that has like a little bit more bohemian kind of flair. It really works in opposition to this style. So I have the bedding underneath. This is the member bonus that has the crew neckline. It also has a V neckline if you prefer that. And then paired with it, we have these lace-up boots. If you wanted to add an extra layer of warmth, you could definitely do some tights with it. And I just think that this is a really cool, unexpected way to wear this particular jacket.
It'd be fun layered with some jewelry too, with the V neckline of the jacket.
Totally. That would be a great addition.
Yeah. If you like to play with different silhouettes and sketch out your ideas, download our free sewing planner. It comes with a really fun email series that walks you through a framework for planning all your sewing projects and has space to make mood boards, pick fabric, and sketch your outfits. We'll put a link to it below and you can download it for free. Thanks for joining us today. If you'd like to join Seamwork and become part of our private community, plus get access to hundreds of sewing patterns and dozens of sew-along classes, our YouTube subscribers get a 50% off lifetime discount when you join us at seamwork.com/go/YouTube50, and we'll put a link to that down below. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to let us know by hitting the like button, and be sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you get all our weekly videos. See you next week.